Today I am honored to present to you our first keynote speaker of today, Her Excellency Dr. Sawsan Kamal from the Shura Council. And I leave the floor to Dr. Kamal.
Parliament. member of the Parliament.
Sorry. Parliament, yeah. The Council of Representatives, sorry. I didn't refer to the page. I thought I remember. My apologies. I had 4 hours of sleep last night.
Thank you. صباح الخير جميعاً. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to be with you today. To start with, I wish that my session will be an inspiring session. I didn't prepare any presentation. To be honest with you, I was informed about the presentation 4 days, 5 days back maximum. So I thought of talking about my experience and my journey to self-empowerment, woman empowerment, and getting through gender equality. To start with, I will just present myself in short. My name is Sawsan Kamal, and currently I'm a member of the Council of Representatives. Let's say I started my journey after studying medicine. So I studied medicine for 6 years, and let's say before that, school days. Once I graduated, my marks were a bit high. So I thought, what should I choose? Either being an engineer or a doctor at that days, 1989. But mother said, your father is a businessman and it's better for you to study business and join him in his path. But my inner voice says medicine. And they say it is a very long path, and you will be struggling during that path. I insisted, and so grateful for the counselors at school that helped me to get and join the specialty and convince my mother to do so. Going through the medicine journey, because it was always from within. And what made me get into the medical path is a question. So whenever there is a question, there will be passion through your path. What the question was is, how is this body working? What's going in from within? How the cells and the organs are doing their job every day. What's going on inside, and how God created us in this full well-being. After graduating, after 6 years, I knew everything about this physical body. But then my question came is, how is the psychology? How are we thinking? And why are some people having a negative life and others are having a positive life? What is the scenario going on which gets us through this path? So this question made me choose psychiatry as a specialty. So I started working at the psychiatric hospital in Bahrain as a psychiatrist, diagnosing, treating patients with medications, biological medicine, which had side effects. And not a very good positive outcome, not always, sometimes. And again, I had this question, God created us with inner peace, right? So why do we see those people coming in having conflicts and having emotional problems and having social disharmony and having ego shouting out, me, you, she, him, we, them? Why? We are created with inner peace. So it means that we went off the track of inner peace, which God has created us within, and this path has led us to these conflicts. How do we get back on the path? So we won't be needing a psychiatrist or a psychologist or medications, but we will be empowered from within, starting with inner peace and going to success. So this question made me just very curious to get into all the self-development, like courses, workshops, books, just digging in, reading, understanding the self. And then I knew that there are some techniques that we can go through to reset our software, which we were upbrought with, like the community, the family, the neighborhood, the school they all had programmed us into a certain software. And according where we are born in, who are around us, this software has been programmed. So to go to inner peace, it has to be reset. And there are many techniques to get through that. When you reset it, it quietens the mind. When the mind quietens down, you get in touch with your inner self, with your pure who am I and why I am here. Once you get in touch with that and you know your life purpose, you will be in peace. You won't be struggling to compete with others. But every day you are competing a bit with yourself, getting empowered day after day, improving yourself step by step. So after 20 years of working at the psychiatric hospital, a bit of changing in the mindset, I decided to get on early retirement. And I've retired January 2017 and I had the idea of having my own business, established a company, which is a single person company, for consultation and self-development, where I just organize workshops and courses to help others explore themselves, be empowered, get more self-confidence, and know why they are here. Going through, like, this is what they call an entrepreneurship. So I became an entrepreneur. Let me tell you something. When I was working as a psychiatrist, believe it or not, I was in a comfort zone. Even though they see me as a consultant psychiatrist, but there is a comfort zone that I am within. And if I sit between like business ladies, entrepreneurs, or others, or lawyers, sometimes I don't understand exactly the terms that they are talking about. Like you get lost in the conversation. You want to always be in the comfort zone talking with doctors about diseases, disorders, diagnoses, medications, what happened with this patient and what happened with that, and what's going on at the hospital. So this is a comfort zone. And we all love to be there. And stepping out gets you a bit into anxiety. But if you decide and you know from within that you can make it and you get in touch with yourself, then you will be just taking the step, feeling the anxiety, staying there with the anxiety. After a while, it gets easy, it gets normal. And then you step one step outside again from the comfort zone. So this mindset has to be coming from within. We, as women, have to understand that it's our own responsibility to run on the empowerment pathway. Everything is available outside. Legislations, laws, programs, courses, coaches, videos, YouTubes, books, name them. Everything is there. If we are still in our comfort zone, we're happy with it, nothing will change. Understanding that I am in a comfort zone, taking the full responsibility of getting out a step every day is the path to on success and changing your career, let's say. So at that point, after being an entrepreneur, getting in this networking of business people, and you find yourself like, I can do more. You start exploring yourself. Who am I again? And with this energy around you, because you have to surround yourself with people whom you want to be on their path, or take a bit of their energy to help you on your path. So once you are surrounding yourself with those people, challenges, thinking about how to solve business, money issues, it gets you, more active and more brainstorming and energetic. Then doors will open to you. People will come to find you and tell you, why don't you get into this path? So people found that I might fit into Council of Representative work. So they suggested, like, Dr. Sawsan, why don't you be a candidate on this elections for the Parliament? So I was like, I'm not a political person. I don't go a lot like reading about politics. I'm not into that. I'm just into inner peace and self-empowerment and psychology, and that's it. But then I got to know that I'm still in a comfort zone. So I said, this time, no. If the door opens, you have to take it. And I said, okay, step out. And even if I lose, definitely I'm learning a lot through this journey. Elections. So, got into that path, and once you are ready, people get, all circumstances get to help you through the path. And everyone was ready to help me, and I found it really enjoying and got to win the elections in 2018. So to put things together, it all starts from within. We have to take the responsibility. Life purpose is a must to know. Each of us should know what is her life, his life purpose. Once you know it, you will be in peace. How to know it? There are many practices, there are many courses, there are many types of, let's say, meditations, ta'ammulat, that you can go through, or a coach which can help you through it, and then you will really be able to understand, while writing down the values that you are having within. From the values, you will understand what is your life purpose, what is the best that you can be. So let me tell you about what my life purpose was. So I went through one of the coaching courses, and after 3 meditations, it took like each meditation 5 or 10 minutes, that you just close your eyes and imagine things and things which the coach tells you about. And through that journey, after that, opening your eyes, he put a poster, and he told me to draw exactly what I was seeing and what words. All the story which I was saying, he was picking up the values, which are the words, and putting them on the paper, putting them in front of my eyes to see and choose what exactly fits in more and so much in contact with my heart, not my mind. So after putting the things together, you have to reach filling a sentence. I am space, that space. And this is the life purpose. What my life purpose was, I am a joyous singing soul that creates heaven on earth. So reaching the inner peace, reaching the inner peace got me to know exactly what is my life purpose. Now, any career I'm taking, this life purpose is just built within because now I know it. So I won't be lost. Like if I'm a mother, this is my life purpose. If I'm a psychiatrist, this is my life purpose. If I'm a coach, it's still life purpose. Am I an entrepreneur? This is it. Member of the Council of Representatives, this is it. So once you are getting in touch with yourself, you won't be lost. When you face up challenges, remember this inner life purpose, and you will get just in peace. Each of us has have a different life purpose. Like some of us might be like, you know, a more stronger, energetic life purpose. And name it. If you would like us to practice one meditation, which I love to do always with groups, I would be happy if you join me through it. I would like you just to take 3 deep breaths, and just to remember that sometimes we forget how to breathe correctly. The baby breathes from the abdomen. When you see the baby, the abdomen only moves, not the chest. After 7 years, when the mind starts thinking, we get more anxious, we are fearful of others criticizing us, we are having many fears from within. So what happens is that we breathe from the chest and we stop breathing from the abdomen. So going back into the right, correct breath, we have to breathe while the abdomen blows. Like taking in the breath and out, and not only from the chest. So you can just put your hands on the umbilicus area and breathe in, breathe out. Once you breathe in, you can just imagine the air getting through the base of the spinal cord. And then breathe out. Close your eyes just for a moment, if you would like to, and ask yourself a question: who am I? من أنا? Any answer that comes to your mind is the correct one. You can write it down if you would like to. And if you still didn't get an answer, you can again take a deep breath and then just ask the question from within: من أنا? Who am I? Whoever had the answer and would like to share us. I guess most of us had the answer. Who would like to share with us the answer, please? Who am I? Yes. I am a human, created by Allah to develop myself and the world. Okay. So you are being created to do something. But who are you? God created you as a human means what? Who is this human? Who are you? Who am I? I am, which means?
I can do it.
Okay.
I just set my mind on something, even if I fail.
And then on mic, we can get.
I think I'm invincible. Not because I think highly of myself, but because even when I fail, and I have failed numerous times, I always get up and I try my best and I fight just to get what I want. So I think I'm invincible.
Invincible.
Yes.
وقولي بالعربي شو قصدك؟
يعني ما انهزم. ما انهزم.
ما تنهزمين. Okay. So is this you? Is this is only a part of you?
Yes.
Okay. This is يعني after getting through challenges,
yes,
this is what is happening.
Yes, I think of myself this way because I have been vulnerable before.
Okay.
So after going through all of this, I think that I have thick skin right now. Yes.
Who are you, which is invincible? Who are you, which had faced the challenges and then became with these qualities? Who are you? From within. Got me? Okay. Who am I? شيرتك؟ Who am I? شو كان الجواب؟ What was the answer?
I can't speak on myself, I don't know. But I think most people have this struggle to know who they are, really, I think.
Okay.
Maybe because the sense of purpose varies with their conditions and constraints around them,
Okay.
rather than by really what they want to be. But I think what you are and how you perceive yourself is really how people see you. And you take that image and instill it inside.
This is what you become.
Yes.
But it is not who
Exactly.
you
What
are.
you are is,
Yes.
I think, changes from morning till night.
It should be persistent and permanent.
I'm just raising
Okay.
my hand.
Who am I? Yes. Messenger of peace. What are the qualities that are within you to become a messenger of peace? What are the qualities?
I think I worked a lot on myself.
Lovely.
To have the inner peace.
Lovely.
So no matter what conflicts I've been through or challenges I face, I remind myself that I take a breath, I think deeply inside and feel that really I need this peace to be out from the inside.
Okay.
Starting from the inside.
Okay.
So this will starting with those who are close to me, like friends, family, and other people.
Yes.
Where am I? It will not change. Even if I'm in a conflict with people, still I remind myself that I have to be in peace.
I'm not saying right or wrong. We're just discussing things, okay? So you are also helping me in brainstorming, right? So sometimes we take the role of being always the good person. Trying to help others, trying to, advise, trying to take full responsibility of the kids, of the other spouse, of the family, of the world, of the community, of. Just dig within. We have both qualities, and you have to accept them from within. So we have our light side, which is compassion and love and helping others and all. And we have our darkness as well. Sometimes you get angry, greedy, fearful, stressful, anxious. We have to balance those both. Focusing on one side will not help. Yeah. Cool? Yes. Yes.
Excuse me.
Mike.
Mike is here.
Oh, Mike is there. After, sir? Yeah, تفضل.
Yeah, I'm a stubborn person that
Stubborn.
that doesn't like to hear other opinions if I have something in my head.
Lovely.
Because I like to accomplish it.
Cool.
And I don't like to leave any tasks behind if it's handed to me
Lovely.
in person.
Okay.
I like taking care of people.
Lovely.
Friends, family. I'm married with 3 kids.
Cool.
It's not always about me. I like to think about people before thinking about myself.
Okay.
Because I think that motivates me to do better stuff in life.
Okay.
But sometimes it gets just backfires on you. Because you notice that people don't think the way you think.
Lovely.
And we're not all created to think the same way.
Lovely. So, if you will stay here, you won't get into peace with yourself or others. And criticizing others, criticizing yourself, putting yourself into roles and tasks and responsibilities is not going to help. And this is not what you are. This is what you have been taught to be. And you just took this quality and you took these roles and you believe that this is you, and you are living this false life, purpose.
No, it's not a false life purpose, because I still believe, and I'll keep believing, that living for people is better than living for yourself. Because when you see them happy, the most important thing to me now is family, because friends won't last. And to be honest, and that's who I am, friends will stay with you when they need something from you.
Lovely.
Rarely you'll find a friend that will stay for you because he wants to help you and improve you.
Lovely. This is because through your life, you went through certain experiences which had made you believe into these statements. Fine, it's good for you, not for others. But still, this is not you. Who am I? Who have been through those experiences and had those challenges and then made his mind to believe what he is believing currently. Who is he? He is
Saleh.
A name. Maybe you could have another different name, or maybe you decide to change your name even. But what are the qualities of Saleh? Qualities. Who have been going through all those experiences in life. Family decided your name to be Saleh, and you accepted it. A loving person. Love is a quality.
Yeah, I'm a loving person, which I learned from my dad.
Wow. Okay, cool. So, lovely. Who will answer the question now? So we have love is a quality, peace is another quality, and one more quality. So let's listen to Abu Saleh, the father of Saleh.
I really enjoyed listening to you, Dr. Sawsan.
My pleasure.
And I believe that in this part of the world, we lack one thing, that who am I? In the developed countries, they have what we call aptitude tests. And right from childhood, they direct you. And I totally agree with you that who am I is what my parents, what the society expected from me to be. But challenges that I face in life, it brings out my equality.
Yes.
My equality, and who am I?
Yes.
Am I a human? Am I a lover? Am I this? This will be reflected on the outcome of the experiences that I face.
Lovely.
And if I am a lover and I meet any circumstance, the love will dominate my behavior and it will take out the best out of me.
Right.
And it might take the worst out of me. That is why we say, if you want to judge a person, if you get into let me say, a misunderstanding with him, how does he react? If he reacts in a very bad way, this is his personality. But most of the people, if they love, they cannot go and be aggressive.
Even if he reacted in a bad way, still he has those qualities
in him that dominates.
In him that dominates. Yeah. But in me,
yeah,
can see it within him. كل من يرى الناس بعين طبعه. We can.
Yes, I don't. This is, I totally agree, because if you are a lover, you think that the other always they love you.
Lovely. Even if he is angry, even if he is.
But I will not react to him.
Yes, and not judge him.
And not judge him.
Once you are in touch
and this,
with your inner qualities.
Yeah, and I think, I don't want to go into too much details.
But you got it.
Yeah.
Like whenever we get in touch with our qualities, whatever happens outside, whether good or bad, we are still in touch.
Yeah, I don't want it to change me. It doesn't change me.
Yes.
That's why we said, even المتصوفة, they said, if there is too much a problem outside, try to be alone and think of the positive things. Think positive. This is also think positive. I believe that if you practice it,
yes.
Positive. When you think positive, you will see كن جميلا ترى الوجود جميلا.
Exactly. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you as well. Thank you.
Dr. Sawsan, thank you for such a lovely presentation. You know, I'm just reflecting on what you've said and what people said, and you know, it begs questions to your mind as well.
Right.
Are we, you know, who am I? Is it one answer? You know, I don't believe it's one answer, because also in life you play many roles, and the person you are, the inequality can change according to roles, yeah.
But still the essence is one.
There will be essence, but you will still, you know, have one quality dominating in different roles.
And it's our responsibility
to navigate that as well. But again, it is not one answer, because listening to Saleh, who's our colleague, things shift when you are 20, or in your 20s, or in your 40s, or in your 60s. I remember being in high school in Bahrain, and I always believed I don't want to change. I want to be the person I am. You know, so over 40, I'm not going to say by how much, but things change. You also think of the person you want to be, and whether you can change some of of the qualities you want to have in your life, the peace of mind and so on. So it's with the self there is also a struggle. What do you want, which qualities you want to dominate? And I just want your opinion on that.
Lovely. So you are always like thinking of which quality I want to be dominating in my life. Let's put it this way. The quality is there within us. As there is light, there is darkness. The light part of us, which is who am I, we got into, there are three qualities. The light part of us. Peace, love, which is unconditional love, and then beauty. So the quality of the self is beauty. The beauty is built within it. And love, compassion, and peace. You have the dark side of you, which is also coming on in between. Anger and criticizing others, criticizing the self, judgment, all these, anxiety, fear, even fear of success sometimes. It's not only fear of the bad things, but sometimes we have limits and putting fear of success. So understanding that this is the origin of me. I don't have to work hard to prove that I'm a loving person or to prove that I am a beauty and love the beauty from everywhere or that I am a peaceful person. The quality is there. As I'm having it, you are having it, and others are having it equally, the same amount. Now, what gets us into conflict and struggle is the mind, which we have been brought up on and got us into a different setup. And now it is in action. So if you always put in mind that these are my qualities, this is my original self, then always whatever comes outside, you will just ignore and you will understand that this person is working, acting out of his mind, which has been set up through his life. So you won't be struggling with his mind. The qualities, the original qualities are there. If you try to help him understand his original qualities, he will be in touch with himself. He will be very peaceful. And he will be just like accepting what's happening now, which is always in the benefit of the journey or the experience. Please.
Thanks, Doctor, again. As a psychologist, you move us to another world. Okay, let me try anything. And I think I'm not sure I'm right or not.
Tell me.
It might your intention to distinctive our personalities. What, how, where, and why. As an organism, we have a brain. Consists of a brain to think, and heart, where emotions, feelings reside, and body limbs or physical limbs to move.
Yes.
This is what?
Yes.
Everybody is unique.
Yes.
As anyone, I am unique as well.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes, definitely,
okay.
Absolutely right.
Good. Then let's move from what to how.
Okay.
How I practice or experience my thinking, my thoughts, feelings, emotions, love, so and so, and move. It depends on the place, on the situations I'm facing.
Okay.
And there are several back factors that they control all these what.
Okay.
The three factors I mentioned in what. They are inheritance, for example, the environment, the knowledge I have. There are several factors that control my what. So when we move also to where and when, it depends on the situation and the place. Am I right?
Yes.
That's all for now.
Okay. Who am I? If I believe myself to be love, compassion, peace, beauty, and practice this, then wherever I go, according to whatever's happening around me, my reactions will be automatically depending on those three qualities. I have a mind, yes. I have a heart, and I have a body. Not a heart to feel, but there is an emotional body, they call it.
Okay.
Okay? Now, if the mind, which is the software, has been set up through birth till this age, it has been set up on a certain experiences, and this is the mindset now.
It could be changed. Software cannot be changed.
How can you? No, it cannot be changed.
Knowledge,
Reset.
environment.
Not the knowledge.
Not
the knowledge. The experiences which has made up your emotional body, which is reacting now to the outside environment and leading to actions.
Okay.
This mindset has been there since your birth, not only since your birth, it's since you have been in your mother's womb, because the baby feels then. So when the mother is lonely at that time, you will have this emotional body built in. If she's angry with the father, all these emotion scenario gets built in. Even during the birth, if she's having a traumatic birth, this is built in your emotions. The emotional body, a baby is like a sponge. It will take everything from outside, because at that moment, you don't have a mind to say, this is wrong. Now you have it, but it's a bit too late. All the emotions have been built in your emotional body since you were in the womb, right?
Yes.
The software is there. We have to accept it. This is my software. Thank you for all the experiences. Now, to get in touch with my original who am I, so that my reactions will be according to the original who am I have to clean a bit of the software, and it gets gradually. But you have to believe in that and take a step towards it. And there are practices, courses, books that can clean and clean and clean and clean and clean and clean.
Until you get the best.
Until you get the best of your emotional reactions, which are now in touch with your who am I, the original who am I. Love, peace, compassion, beauty, that's it.
I agree.
Lovely.
The software of the computer, which you actually borrowed this term, which is very good example, cannot be changed. It's a stupid machine. By while ours, as you said exactly, that can be developed, cleaned, so and so.
Okay. It's always, Mari, in your experience is what, if we don't try the thing, we won't be believing in it working. يعني we have to experiment, صح? ما عندنا labs. We do have labs to experiment things and check if this is really working or not. Failing, succeeding. Change this a bit so it will be more successful. We have to tune it. So we have to. This is what I was when I was a psychiatrist. I would never believe even in hypnosis. Do you know what hypnosis is? They say like التنويم بالإيحاء. It's like you will relax and someone will just clean up your inner subconscious and he will talk to your subconscious. I will not believe in that at all. Okay? What gets you to be curious and experiment and get out of your comfort mind zone is getting into rock bottoms. Once you have a rock bottom experience in your life, you will say, خلاص, even my mind and my analysis and the books and well, these are not helping me, and I got into a rock bottom with all this knowledge. Doctora, psychiatrist, consultant, treating others, and I'm having a rock bottom experience in one aspect of my life. And this is what God gives you through your life. It gives you an experience where you feel that you are helpless, and you have to surrender. Once you surrender and accept whatever comes into your path and be open to whatever is there. I was thinking, okay, I have those books, but there are many books in the library which I have never read and came across of. And people are reading and they are having different experiences. Why shouldn't I get to know what the information through these courses and books are? So the rock bottom got me to believe that my mind cannot put things together to reach sometimes my targets. And sometimes we are putting a path and a plan which is not suitable for us. We see it in our parents or our friends or in the TV or whoever, influencers, and we want to be the same. And we put a plan and we think that this is ours. When you get into rock bottom, you have to understand that this is not my path. There is something else I have to dig around. But you have to calm down, not to be frustrated, not to get into depression, not anxiety, and take full responsibility and understand the verse of Quran which we always say, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. God will never change what is around you until you change yourself within. So self within, I understood that khalas, I have to take the responsibility. It's not that my mother said so or my father said so or these circumstances said so or my consultant or chairperson or the community or the society or the laws and regulations in the country or the country or the world or the nation or. It's me. Rock bottom got you out to be curious, be open-minded, find out solutions to help you again get in touch with the inner peace. So the software then, when I was curious, I got into the courses and I experiment. Even when I went to the first workshop, I was there like, what are these? What is she saying? What is she talking about? No, this is wrong, this is wrong. It's all here. This is wrong, this is wrong. No. It's even with me now. I'm sure that you are having a conflict inside because your mindset has been built on certain things. So those beliefs will definitely be in conflict with what I am saying. And this was happening to me. But again, I was aware that I want to be in my comfort zone, even my mind zone. I don't want to open it to others or other beliefs or other knowledge. I just want to be a psychiatrist, analyzing and full stop. But once I decided to just give it a chance, open up, try it. Well, this works. Okay, I'll try it more. Wow, this is working. Let me try something else. This is working as well. Why is this working? Let me go and read. How is this working? Okay, my belief became more into it. Well, I didn't get an answer. Let me ask someone more experience in this. Hello, what do you think about this? Why is this working? Why is this not working? How do I improve? Open your comfort zone. Get out. There are many opportunities outside. Then you can step up. Cool. Please.
Very last presentation.
Thank you.
Well, I'd like some correction because I see that's not more about you.
Software.
As a human, sorry, thank you. Shukran, thank you very much. As a human, we don't have software. Just we want to be clear about it.
Okay.
Because software link or relevant to technology.
Okay.
What we have, all of us, since you birth, we are absolutely right. What we have, what we call, I don't want to go preach the subject knowledge management.
Knowledge
It is
management.
tacit knowledge. Tacit knowledge. Because this is the knowledge belongs to you individually.
Lovely.
Because the way you brought up,
Lovely.
parents,
Lovely.
guidance by the Quran, whatever. So it is not software, it is tacit knowledge.
Okay.
And that, you're absolutely right, it influences you as a person.
Yes.
And we are all human.
Lovely.
And human, we built by body, physical.
Lovely.
And we built by soul.
Emotion.
And the soul, this emotion and all that.
Yes.
Yeah? Body, yes, react. But the whole idea about tacit, it changes over life.
Lovely.
Because tacit, it means your experience.
Okay.
Experience with people or experience with things.
Lovely.
يعني عندك بالبيت تاب حنفية.
Lovely.
Broken.
Lovely.
You try to repair it. You make it worse. Maybe flood the house. Because you don't have the tacit knowledge about it. You bring a plumber, he or she, they do it. Next time you're watching them, you know. So it is built on experience. A rock bottom, going to rock bottom. The most important thing we learn to live with our inner humanity, and we appreciate love and all that, is to learn from lessons. They could be good lessons, bad lessons, but the most important is the learning experience.
Excellent.
You learn from it, you are absolutely right. You improve your life. Not, oh, I'm whatever, you get into this dark side of thinking. Yeah.
What happens...
So software,
cool.
nothing.
It's not maybe a software, it is a consciousness. Maybe we can put it in this term. It's a consciousness. Yeah. The rock bottom which you reach is in something that you are not so skilled in.
True. You experience it, you're absolutely right.
But you have to change, you have to use your strengths in overcoming, your strengths in knowledge and other parts to overcome the rock bottom. يعني rock bottom is not in all your life, يعني خلاص suicidal you become. لا, it's a part of your life, has a rock bottom, okay? So it wakes you up.
Exactly, to get up. Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel that we are emphasizing more on the role of environment in shaping our personality.
To understand it.
To understand
yes.
it. But I would like you to tell us something about the heredity, the role of heredity.
Heredity?
Yes, the role of heredity, because this is also plays a very important.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something about heredity in my belief, يعني. Okay, heredity.
Because there is a school in psychology.
Okay, okay. The genes are there. Yeah. It is building our physical body, right? But the emotions, yes, you will get it from the atmosphere because as I explained, the emotions in your atmosphere between your family, your environment, your neighborhood, your school, will be in your emotional body built and created according to the experiences you are through. It's not according to your genes. Gene will make your color of your eyes and your skin, your facial expressions, you know, but
intelligent.
And not intelligent. You can change it.
The
intelligence.
Yeah.
Because if your parents are intelligent, definitely, since you are born, they will be talking about the conversation between them, will be on a very high level. That's what you are going to take. It's not the gene, يعني هذه لا تصورونا Yes.
No, we'll end. Sorry. We'll end the
في شو بس واحدة. تفضل.
It is really one of the talks I don't want to finish. I think everybody is really enjoying it so much. And I think you've touched on a very sensitive issue. And first of all, I would love you to come to Ahliauniversity and meet with the faculty and students.
My pleasure.
You know, and sort of...
ذكرتني بشيء, I have to say it. ذكرتني, I will say it in through. That we are all unique. Each person of us is unique. We are not, I'm not better than or less than the other. So in the faculty, this point, if we raise it, everyone will know of the students that he is really unique and he has abilities which are unique, different than the others. And he won't be fearful of expressing himself and sharing those ideas, because the other will definitely have something different.
So we will call it, your talk, we'll call it Better Psychology for Better Productivity.
Lovely.
That sounds good.
Wow, cool, cool, cool. I love it,
Yeah.
yes.
Really, I'm not to discuss anything, but I think that the knowledge we have so far as humans, where we've reached, we have certain understandings. This is where we've reached.
Yes.
So psychologists and psychiatrists and sociologists have their own understandings and they have their own prescriptions. Religious people present life in a different way.
Okay.
Philosophers present life in a different way. They're all trying to treat us to be somebody, to know ourselves. I think it is more complex than we think.
Yes.
If you read the Quran and it talks about إنها لا تعمل الأبصار ولكن تعمل القلوب. Lots of verses so there are hidden secrets in us.
Lovely.
Even the way we think we understand the mind.
Yes.
We think we understand it.
Yes.
We don't really know how the mind works.
Exactly.
And I think it's an open book.
Yes.
So the trick is, and you go to a yoga person, he will show you how you get rid of your emotions through yoga.
Yes.
And I think it's a very interesting topic.
Yes.
And
now,
I don't want to talk.
What you choose, you have to be just out of your comfort zone to know that everything is available outside, and you have to just be in touch with yourself what to choose at that moment. And what you have chosen at that moment, whether yoga, whether spiritual, whether religious, whether psychological, whether what you have chosen in that moment is the best for your journey at that moment. And you have to be aware that whenever, after getting benefit of this experience from this person or this book, again, I have to be open-minded and get out of my comfort zone, because there are other available choices to help me again through my journey in a different aspect, which is correct and right for yourself at that moment. And your journey is different than the other's journey. So when you are discussing things through the journey, you have to again be open-minded and out of your comfort zone, not to be insisting on, no, this is what I've read, this is the book, this is the correct. The other will tell you, no, I'm having another book, I'm having another path, and this is correct. Once you both believe that each has a unique self and each is on the correct path at this moment, you will be accepting all and respecting all, and be peace with all, and leave everyone in his journey, because at one stage he will be learning how to get through on a step up.
Thank you, Dr. Sawsan.
I'm so مصرة.
Thank you,
بعدين.
Dr. Sawsan M.
Thank you as well.
We will all come for private consultation.
No, we'll have a group. We'll have a group session as well. We'll have a group session, and it's my pleasure to be with you in universities and in all. Thank you so much.
It's an honor to have you, Dr. Sawsan M. Kamal from the Member of Parliament Council of Representatives. Thank you very much. I think we all
took
some steps in the path of self-finding. I, for one, if you still have your clinic, will come for private consultation.
Not yet. No, not so far. I'm not having it now. But I would love to do it in group, yes. And it's my pleasure to be with you here.
Thank you so much.
And thank you all for interacting. And you made it work nicely in this way. It's not only one, but we are as a group. We worked it all together, and it was meant to be this way, to have this experience. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.